Perché? È
Why
come
and
credere
how
nella
to
Sacra
believe in the
Scrittura.
sacred
Se io
scriptures?
devo andare a Milano,
If I have to go to Milan, or if you go to Rome or to Naples, what do you look at more or less on the
cosa
streets?
guardate nelle strade? Dei segnali stradali.
Road signs, right?
Allora, se io lo guardo oggi il segnale stradale,
So if I look at the road sign today, tomorrow, later, and it matches with what it says, for example, Syracuse, and then I get to Syracuse, I read Catania and get to Catania, then I read Messina and I get to Messina, then I read ferry and I get to the ferry, and so on to Rome, to Milan, to Germany, to France, to Portugal. What do you infer from that?
questo segnale,
That these signs are true.
quello che dicono,
What they say is a reality, and so is Scripture.
Arriva San Pietro, che secondo gli Atti degli Apostoli,
St. Peter comes on the scene, whom, according to the Acts of the Apostles, was illiterate and uneducated.
come faceva?
How could he say,
Il giorno del Signore verrà come un
"But the
ladro.
day of the Lord will come like a thief, and then the heavens will pass away with a loud noise, and the elements will be dissolved with fire,
E la terra,
and the earth and the works that are upon it will be burned up.
I cieli si dissolveranno
The heavens will be kindled and dissolved, and the elements will melt with fire."
e poi, secondo la sua promessa, noi aspettiamo nuovi cieli
But according to his promise, we wait for new heavens and a new earth in which righteousness dwells.
Ora, quando lui dice
Now when he says the heavens will be kindled and dissolved, and the elements will melt with fire,
Isaac Asimov e altri scienziati,
Isaac Asimov and other contemporary scientists say that at the end, but there's no need for them either. Scientists know that the sun, when it runs out of fuel, when it runs out of gas, so to say,
comincia a rosicchiarsi da se
it will
stesso,
start to gnaw at itself and therefore expand and grow
si
bigger
ingrandisce fino a quando, come una palla,
until it bursts like a balloon.
scoppia, c'è l'implosione e c'è il famoso buco nero.
There will be an implosion and then the famous black hole, and the sun, scientifically speaking, mathematically speaking, is destined to end.
A finire. Ma prima che finisce,
But before the sun ends, when it will get bigger, it will already be like a barbecue chicken on this earth.
non si sa quando.
This is how the story will end. No one knows when it will happen. Scientists say in many thousands of years, but as of this, we are in the hands of the Lord, okay?
Quindi come faceva San Pietro, se ci riflettiamo?
So how did St. Peter know? If we think about it, St. Peter, it is written in the Bible. There are archaeological elements. We have the Codex Vaticanus at the Vatican in Rome, in the archive.
Lì c'è scritto quello che noi
There it is written what we've read, because we took it from there, and the words of St. Peter say it here. Now, how did St. Peter know what the end of the world would look like,
quando lui non aveva studiato?
as he was uneducated? Explain it for yourself. Look for evidence to the contrary.
Come faceva?
How could Jesus say, not only the world will pass away, not only the world will pass away, but even the universe?
Oggi
Today, scientists say there's not only the Big Bang. So the Big Bang, Antonio, correct me if my English is wrong, and the Big Crunch.
come faceva Gesù che non
How could Jesus, who was uneducated, say that the end of the universe will come?
andava a pescare questa
Where did he get that knowledge from, if not because it was he who created everything, including the universe?
Cioè, se vogliamo ragionare,
So if we want to use our intelligence, this is one of the many possibilities that might be explored.
da approfondire, la questione rimane sempre aperta,
The question always remains open to prove that the sacred scripture is not a fairy tale, but a great mystery.